Hi everybody. I wanted to show you today my sample I'm taking to convention. This is a swap, and what we do as demonstrators is not only do you get there to enjoy what Stampin' Up! Wants to share with us on creative ideas, but also we get to swap with other demonstrators. So this is my swap, and I wanted to wanted to show you guys today how to make it because I'm using some really cool stuff out of the new Holiday Mini. If you haven't gotten your Holiday Mini, please send me an email and I'll get it out to you. What you'll need is, of course, you'll need the card base, which is cherry cobbler, and it needs to be 5.5 by 8.5, or you could do it the other way, 4.25 by 11. And then this white piece is 4 by 5.25. You're going to need a piece of scrap to do your ornament, and then you need ribbon, and there's a little rhinestone in the middle. I also did some with pearls, and you can have all kinds of fun with pearls, putting them on these little spots. Let me show you the rest of the supplies. You're going to need a brayer. You're going to need the craft pad, the white craft pad. You're going to need heat and stick powder. And then you're going to need some iridescent ice, which is the glitter. You're going to need an embossing folder out of the Holiday Mini, which is called the Holiday Frame, $7.95, page 7. Really cool little embossing folder. You're going to need your framelets. I'll hold that one out to show you. This is called the Holiday Ornaments framelets. It's in the Holiday Mini on page 2, I believe. And then you're going to need this stamp set called Ornament Keepsake. And you actually get, if you do the acrylic, you get 2 boxes of the different types of ornaments. Really pretty ornate ornaments. So the first thing you're going to do, of course, is fold your card in half, your card base, to make the bottom. Then you're going to grab your 4 by 5.25 piece of white cardstock, and the first thing you're going to do is run it through the embossing folder and use your Big Shot with this beautiful embossing folder, okay? Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your white craft pad and you're going to ink up your brayer. Now see, I only did maybe that much. And you're going to run this around the wreath. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because I love to see glitter on the embossing. And you've got several options. You can take and glue, you can take and do the different types of glitter in your in the catalog, but I was trying to make it fast because I'm taking it to convention and I got to make a lot of swaps. So my fastest way to do this, it's a 3-step process, is take your craft pad, run it around your wreath, okay? And then you're going to take this and you're going to put it in a embossing buddy. Catch-all, embossing catch-all. And you're going to shake heat and stick powder all over it. All right, and then you're going to run it to your embossing heat gun, and you're going to heat it. Okay, so then you come back and you sprinkle the iridescent ice all over it, because this heat and stick powder gets really hot and sticky. So you sprinkle that on there, then you heat it again. And then kind of turn it over and press it so that glitter gets stuck into that heat and stick powder. So that's a 3-step process. Remember, it's heat and stick powder. It's craft pad or some type of slow drying ink. Could be a Versamark pad. You put your heat and stick powder on there after you apply the craft pad. You heat it. Then remember, you take and you shake on the iridescent ice. Heat it again. And then you're done. And this is what you come up with. Really pretty and sparkly. Okay, all right, so then the next step is going to be find your piece of scrap, and you're going to stamp your piece of scrap. Cherry cobbler. Here's your cherry cobbler. and you're going to run this through your Big Shot using the framelit. Okay, and it will cut it out, so you no longer have to cut these little puppies out. Okay? Alright, so we have that done. Next step is to take some dimensionals. Put that right in the middle, and I point it towards the little Christmas tree at the bottom. That's so cute. I'm cutting a piece of 4 inch cherry cobbler seam binding. Gonna tie a half knot in it. Just like that. Okay. Grab a glue dot. These little darling little things. You know how many things I glue dot every day? I mean, just regular household stuff. I love glue dots. Love it, love it. Okay, so now we need our rhinestone. Here's a trick. See my rhinestone? I always take my scissors. I may have shown you this before, but a refresher. And I've used the scissor tips. They got to be a sharp scissor. Then I use the tip to place my rhinestone. And the smaller the rhinestone, the harder it is to place it, so it helps. Alright, so I've got my ribbon on, I've got my rhinestone in. The only thing I now have to do is glue it on my card base. I'm going to use a glue stick because my green glue has dried on me. About used it all up. That last little bit just didn't want to come out. Right. And when you use that glue stick, I always turn it over and kind of rub it. Like that. Probably shook you guys, didn't I? Alright, so there you go. I've got the shiny on there. It was pretty quick and simple. And again, if you need a holiday mini, you haven't gotten one, give me a buzz, and I'll be sure to get it in the mail to you. All right, there you go. Have a good day.